What's up, guys? Thank you again for joining me for bobK0T0R's Gaming News. Today, I bring you... What's up, guys? Thank you again for joining me for bobK0T0R's Gaming News. Today, Grand Theft Auto 5 is killing it in sales. World of Warcraft drops over 50% revenue, and Dark Souls 2 gets a release date. So for my first story of the day, in day one of Grand Theft Auto 5's release, it has made more money than most of us will ever see in our entire lives. $800 million. Now, mind you, this is $300 million more than Call of Duty Black Ops 2 did last year. And the scariest part about Grand Theft Auto 5 making that much money on its first day, not even the fact that it still has the rest of its opening week to go and the holidays, Call of Duty Ghosts has more pre-orders than Grand Theft Auto 5 did. So one can only imagine the day one sales that's going to hit. But regardless, $800 million is an amazing milestone, no matter what game it is. So congratulations to Rockstar on that, and well, when I'm done with this video, I'll be playing some more GTA5 myself, so they've done a great job with that too. So for my second story of the day, World of Warcraft, Blizzard's MMO giant, still seems to be slowing down a lot, especially recently over the past year, as they've dropped over 50% revenue. Now, there could be many different reasons to point at this. The fact that the game's been out for just under 10 years now, and they're on their fourth expansion, or the fact that it is still a $15 a month pay-to-play MMO. And who's to say how long Blizzard can continue that trend, especially with people dropping like flies. Now, Blizzard is trying to implement certain ways to get more revenue out of the game. For example, in the public test realms, they have initiated a online cash shop that they're still trying to test out and check out the kinks with it, but there's been no confirmation of it actually being implemented or its release date, so on and so forth, or what's even going to be offered in it. But one would have to look at future MMOs like Elder Scrolls Online and figure out is it really worth Elder Scrolls to do a $15 a month pay-to-play, as they've been planning on doing? You can look just as far as a couple years ago to Star Wars The Old Republic to get the answer. They came out of the gate red hot, one of the initially selling MMOs of almost all time, and it was free-to-play in less than a year. I know, I played it out of the gate. I was super excited, and it went free-to-play in less than a year. Now, admittedly, if you have a good enough game, you can be able to keep the pay-to-play model. Blizzard is literally the number one example. But if your game isn't up to snuff, can you really afford to be doing a $15 a month pay-to-play? I doubt it. But yet again, Bethesda is a giant company who's rarely ever disappointed, at least in development. Publishing, I can think of, maybe Brink, but I move on. They've had an amazing track record for making their own games, and I don't believe Elder Scrolls Online will fall by the wayside. I think it'll be a great success, but the real question is, can anybody ever unseat the juggernaut of World of Warcraft? Not even in successful subscriber amounts, but length of relevancy. That's one thing you have to look at as well. Again, World of Warcraft's been around for almost 10 years. But hopefully, World of Warcraft and Blizzard will be able to figure out some way to keep the game afloat, as one would hope they can get to maybe even a 15-year celebration, never mind the upcoming 10-year. And for my last story of the day, literally, as I was filming the video here tonight, Dark Souls 2 has a release date that's been announced from Tokyo Game Show. It'll be releasing in North America on March 11th and in Europe on March 14th. Now, mind you, this is only the release dates for the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions, not the PC version, as that one still does not have a release date. They also showed off the new slogan for the game. Unlike the first one, which was "Prepare to Die," this one is "Go Beyond Death." Now, mind you, I have no idea what that means, as again, the news literally just broke, but it does sound pretty cool, and I never really got into the first Dark Souls. It's one of those games that I'm going to have to eventually go back to, because I only played it for a very, very short time, but the second one has looked phenomenal thus far, and if you haven't seen any trailers or anything for it, I'll be more than happy to link it in the description below. And that's all the time I got for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll be seeing you around next time.